good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you whenever you may be watching. I'm Grant Thomas. This is Fine Fast Food, and today, call your grandma. Tell her you love her. See what it's about. If you can see the clock, currently we got 8:36. Now, why am I showing you the clock now? Considering that it's the only food item we're reviewing today and that you can preserve it. Grandma McFlurry, absolutely gotta love it. So, into the freezer it goes. Should be probably get back to you around 9:30ish. See you then. Made it. Have you called her yet? Grandma is here. McDonald's Grandma McFlurry. They put Grandma McFlurry crumble and Grandma McFlurry syrup in there. This is 600 calories of heaven, as I see it, in my opinion. From the smell of it, this right here, even though $4.69, tad, little high, it is 10 cents more than every other McFlurry, so that's another one. But personally, I think it is extremely worth it. Not only do you get the special cup, the grandma, XOXO grandma, fun stuff, but you get a McFlurry with whatever the crumble is, whatever the syrup is. From other food reviews, I can't act like I don't watch other food reviews. I've heard that this is a butterscotch McFlurry pretty much. So I'm excited to see the execution, how McDonald's did. Is the syrup, the best syrup they could get? Is it just kind of I want to see this stuff. And personally, McFlurries for me are a big favorite. I love McFlurries. So anytime there's a McFlurry release, like last time, there was pretty sure it was a strawberry cheesecake or something like that. Strawberry shortcake, something like that. It was really good. All of the limited time McFlurries, for me at least, they're always a get. They're always something I want. They're always something I need. I obviously don't need it, but I need it. Come on. You see it. You saw it in the beginning. It's a very good, and that's why I froze it. See now I can do all this fun stuff. It's a very good looking drink, which gets us started with the marketing rating. Marketing, you see the commercials, grandmas, abuelas, all the other words for grandma, that's all I know. I was trying to be impressive. McDonald's, shout out to grandma. It's a big menu item for a couple reasons. And the way that I see it, think about the ads. You've probably seen it already on the TV. You're watching whatever, the basketball game, whatever you're watching, baseball, and you see it. You see the commercial with all the grandmas. They have this cup in their hands. They're eating this McFlurry with these bags everywhere. And it's a great ad, not only because McFlurry, but because grandma, because family. McDonald's does an outstanding job, at least whenever they try, on bringing people together. Whether it's family, whether it's friends, they do incredible at this stuff. That's really McDonald's job. That's really McDonald's, secret sauce, I think, personally. If you ask me, the greatest fast food dessert of all time, I would probably say the Grimace Shake, because of the awareness it had. It had everything going for it. It had a great flavor. It had people all over it. Everybody wanted it. That is a good dessert. And it's not the same by any means Grimace was more comedy. This is more, you know, family, but it's the same type of thing. McDonald's getting people from all over. They want this. They want to try it. They want to see, yeah, what's it about? Even people that don't like McDonald's, they see the ad, they see the message. Grandma, it's all about love. It really is, and it sounds so generic of me, but love your grandma. Who doesn't love grandma? This is a great job by McDonald's. Easy, easy, easy 10 on the marketing rating. Easy. Smell. We already talked about it a little bit, and personally, this is gonna be a weird comparison. I used to get caramel frappuccinos from Starbucks, and this smells very, very similar, and I like it a lot. Smell rating, it's an 8. Why do I say 8? Because not everybody is into what I'm smelling right now. I know for a fact it's a super caramel, super sweet. There's a lot of people who would smell this and say, that's pretty sweet. For me, I love it. That's why it gets an 8, but we have to consider that type of stuff on the channel. I don't want to give you completely biased rating. Apologies if anything's out of place, storage, but back to business. I don't want to give you a biased review. I obviously really like this company, so I want to keep it real. Definitely 8 on the smell star. Look, how does it look? And part of the marketing comes in here too. Sometimes they intertwine a little bit, but for good reason. Look at the cup. How does it look? I think it's beautiful. I think they got the design down. Even the logo with the little, you know, the knit feel, the little, you know, grandma sewing type of thing. They got everything down. Super simple design, but it's a great design. Show love to grandma. It is a very great looking drink, and that's just the outside of it. We're not even talking about, like I showed you in the beginning. That looks crazy. You can see all the pieces in there, the cluster, as it's called, the Grandma McFlurry cluster. I don't know how that's gonna taste, but I'm excited to find out. Look rating, it's gotta be a 10. It's gotta be a 10. It's gotta be a 10. And now, the most important question, the question I've been waiting for since I saw this thing first, since I heard about this thing first, since I even had the idea, before I even saw the full thing. The second I heard Grandma McFlurry, second I read it on my phone in an article, I knew, like I told you in the beginning, I had a feeling. You just have a feeling with this one. And if you can see it a little bit, because it is a McFlurry and they do melt fast, which is why the freezing, I love to freeze them. We do have a little bit of melt. So, and this sounds funny, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna take a few bites. It is a dessert. We had some McNuggets earlier. Am I gonna finish the whole thing in the review? No, I'm not. And I know that somewhat goes against the feel star. I don't think it does. Personally, I had the McNuggets. I'm gonna have some of this, but I wanna save the rest for later. I want that frozen. I want the McFlurry. I want what it's supposed to be. We have to sit here, take some time, review it. It takes time out of it. It melts it a little bit, you know? So I'm gonna take a couple bites. It's currently 9:30, well, 9:40, but you know, it's like 35. With some, you know, couple minutes to eat this, it's looking like 10:40. So after a couple bites and the rating, of course, that is when the feel star will take place. That is how the feel star will take place. But for now, it's taste time. Done it again. 10. First off, if 11 were possible, we're gonna keep it 10. Maybe one day we'll start doing that. Today we're gonna keep it at 10. One reason, a huge reason that I love this company, and there are many, but a huge, huge reason is consistency. Consistency, 110%. With the nuggets I was eating, it took me right back to McDonald land, if you remember that fun experience we had. This McFlurry is incredible, is not even the word. If you like sweets, that is. If you don't like sugar, you're not gonna like it, obviously. But if you like a sweet, if you like a treat every now and then, this is by far, at least for me, that I can name off the top of my head, this is fast food's greatest dessert of all time. It is. This is the greatest fast food dessert of all time. I believe it. I 1,000,000% believe it. And it's in part because right there, you see that? You see the candy? You can see it. I know you can see it. I know you saw it at some point. Absolutely to die for type of thing. To die for. This any day, any day, even over the Grimace shake. Even if you put a Big Mac and large fries right here, and then you put this on the other side, and I can only pick one side, I'm picking this 99.9% of the time. And the only reason I wouldn't for the 0.01% of the time is because everybody's got to eat at some point. This is insane. This is everything you want in a dessert out and about. This is it. Never again will you think of Baskin Robbins. Never again will you think of Cold Stone. Never again will you ever, at least for the promotion, ever want to waste your time in an ice cream shop ever again. Ever again. This is all you need. 1,000,000%. The candies, they have a crunch to them, but they're not hard. They're soft. They almost melt in your mouth. And I feel them. They're in my teeth. And I love it. I don't even get a huge butterscotch vibe from it, to be honest with you. It's like a flavor of its own. It really is. I think it's a flavor of its own. It's special. It's something that, in my opinion, it's just an opinion. It is what it is. I obviously know they're not going to keep it full time. I know how promotions work. That's what the channel's partly based on. However, this is, with the ad, with the message, with the ingredients, with everything, every single thing that goes into this drink, McDonald's nailed it perfectly. This is unbelievable. 10 on the smell star. We've changed it for the first time in fine fast food history. For the very first time that after a rating segment was done, we have gone back and changed it because it's that good. In my opinion, again, GT scale. That's exactly why I changed it to 10, because it's not your scale, it's my scale. And this is a 10 every single day, in every way. Unbelievable job by the Golden Arches. Incredible. But now, really, it's all, it's melted. I want to enjoy this really bad. And I ate at least a quarter of it. I think that's good. I think that's great. So 10:40, we will be back to you with the Feel Star. Feel rating 10:40 p.m. How we feeling? You saw it. You saw the McFlurry. You heard the crunch. I said everything I need to say about it. I know I didn't drink the full McFlurry, but upon drinking it, I will say this. Feels nostalgic even. Drinking this drink. The Feel Star is more than just your stomach. Based off my stomach, after the 6 McNuggets and the little bit of the McFlurry, yeah, that's right. I'm counting the McNuggets, because normally you're gonna go get a McFlurry. You're gonna get a McFlurry by itself, or you're gonna get a small little meal with it, a snack. I'm not counting the nuggets. I'm not necessarily counting the nuggets, but in a way I am. The stomach on the Feel Star would be probably a 7, 6, 7. But the feel, again, is more than your stomach. How do I feel? Obviously, I feel great. I feel happy. I feel like this was a success. And I really think about it. And I don't even have to think about it, because I already said it. Family. This release is all about family. This release is all about this. And I know, super corny videos, super corny reviews, sellout. You can think what you want. You really can. But for the first time, very first time in the history of fine fast food, to the new GT scale, this is a big deal. To all scales. No fine fast food scale has ever seen this before, because we have our very first, and probably only, for what I can imagine, a very long time, the first. And I know, this deserves some type of introduction. The very first 100% rating in the history of fine fast food goes to the Grandma McFlurry. easy. It's easy. There's that word. We're gonna get an easy shirt. Easy. It is easy. It is absolutely easy. And again, whose scale? Whose scale? I'm not speaking for you. I want you to go try it. I want you to give it a rating on your own. But as an investor, as a fan, and just as a plain consumer, absolutely hit it out of the park with this. Investors love to have this on their menu. Fans absolutely love to go grab it, and the average consumer, they would love to try it. You're running all these ads right now, you're doing all this promotion, and it's paid off huge, paid off big. That is McDonald's. They know how. They are, as they've proven, they are on a roll. Big time. Big time. McDonald's sauce, chicken sandwich, the Cajun that we tried. This, and there's a couple other, there's more in my head. Cheesy bacon QPC. That was last year, I believe, or maybe even a year and a half ago at this point. But the releases from these guys, these guys, absolutely incredible. It's incredible. Perfect score. And perfect release. Easy. And I did want to make a quick announcement, a very unfortunate announcement, but one that needs to be made. While I was at McDonald's, and you probably noticed it too, I didn't have the McFlurry spoon. They didn't give me one. So I asked her. I asked the lady who gave me the McFlurry. And the way I asked it is, hey, what happened to the McFlurry spoons? Did they get rid of them? Do you know what she said to me? You guessed it. You probably guessed it. They no longer have the McFlurry spoons anymore. They got rid of them. I don't know how to feel about that. I think it's bad, to be honest with you. They were part of what made the McFlurry so, iconic. They gave it that special look, unique. No other place had that. It's unfortunate, but I wanted to let you guys know. So if you guys get a spoon, no, it's not because they're just trying to make you mad. They don't make the spoons anymore. Rest in peace, McFlurry spoon. It's tough. And as always, Fine Fast Food wants to just give you a quick reminder. We've told you we're going to be changing this segment a little bit. Not going to be nearly as long as it normally is, but we want to remind you, these companies make money, good money. Some cases even, they spike up $20 after hours. How great is, well, not $20, more like 15. But look at that spike. Look at that after hours spike today. Crazy. It's possible, and it's a good sign. Anytime there's a move like that, it always kind of points to something in the long term. But speaking of the long term, it is McDonald's. McDonald's created long term. Look at this. Look at that number. Who in their right minds, and this is part of why I started this channel, because of this company, who in their right minds thinks that this logo, at least in our lifetimes, is going anywhere? If you think McDonald's is going down, you're on the losing team, my friend. I'm sorry, but you are. You are on the losing team. These are iconic. The characters, the items, it is all iconic. Who doesn't know it? That logo, these colors are almost as American as that flag itself. It's true. It is true. It is a pairing. It is a match. McDonald's in America. You can't get more American than McDonald's. If you think McDonald's is going anywhere, get the Windex, get the rag, undo the screws, pop it open, take it out, and clean it. Clean it immediately. McDonald's, by far, is the king of fast food. I know, there's some other kings coming up right now in the fast food game. We've talked about this, but the current king, for probably the foreseeable future, come on, it's not even close. And now, my favorite question. What did you think about the Grandma McFlurry? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Do you think it's as unanimous as I say it is? As amazing, as great, as goated, as the kids say nowadays? How do you feel about it? Let us know. We love to hear what you think about these items, whether it's your own rating, whether it's just an opinion, whether it's even a question. We love to answer them. We always respond to you here on Fine Fast Food. And we love to, again, we love to hear what you have to say. Do you support McDonald's? Or not even that? Do you just like us for bringing you the review? Leave us a like. It means a lot to us, and it lets us know you like the videos, you like the scoring system. It means a lot to us. And most importantly, if you really like the videos, if you feel you've become a smarter investor from this channel and you want to become even smarter, even more powerful, stronger, subscribe, join the Fine Fast family. We're here for you. We want to help. We want to give you the keys, the tools. In some way, shape, or form, I call them the answers. Because if you know what you're doing with them, they are Chipotle Mexican Grill. We told the story last video. I'm not going to tell it again. If you want to know, you'll know. But that's what I'm talking about. There are so many opportunities in this market to make so much money off of this. Not off of planes, not off of cars, not off of machines, off of burgers, shakes, and fries, and nuggets. It's a great way to live. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.